and run quickly through the tutorial. So, first thing you're going to choose is your origin. This has very little impact on the game, except when you get enhancements, they're geared for a specific origin. And if they're not, if I'm a natural origin and I find a magic enhancement, I can't use it. So, if you're going to create a pantheon of heroes like I have 39. My personal preference is to mix them up so that you can, I can't use this here, I'll give it to this one. I have seen other players though that do like exclusively one origin. I'll just pick science because it's at the top. And next, if you're not sure what the archetypes are, you can say, this is how I want to fight. I want to just take damage and stand there and be the bastion, the one-man wall. Or I want to get in and punch somebody in the face. This is engraver. He's a martial arts damage. Range damage, Dr. Spinner. Crowd control, the controller. Support, I haven't showed you a defender. Defender is like a backwards. It's a combination of crowd control and range damage. But their support are really geared for being a teammate or mastermind. So, I don't know which one you enjoyed the most watching, whether it was my Scrapper Engraver, my Blaster, Dr. Spinner, my Controller, Pulse Image, or the Mastermind, like Animus. I will show you both the Scrapper. And here, as you start picking them, it tells you survivability, which is basically how squishy you are. Melee damage, range damage, it doesn't do much. Crowd control, not very good at crowd control. There's usually one or two attacks that are multiple characters. Support, not very well. Healing or buffing others. And no, you don't have much in line with Pat's options. But if I look at Mastermind, those all change. So this tells you, which each archetype is good at. Now, you choose your primary power set. Engraver's primary power set is martial arts. Thunder kick, storm kick, all these martial arts attacks. But these are all the different options you have for the style of attack. You're going to basically do the same sort of damage. There will be differences. The thunder kick does, it's not telling me what kind of damage it does. Because there's different kinds of damage. There's smashing, lethal, there's fire and ice, there's radiation, there's negative energy. There's all kinds of different kinds of damage. And I believe that martial arts does smashing damage, whereas a katana probably does slicing damage. And ice will do, the thermal type of damage. So let me look briefly over my scrappers, because I think I have 4 or 5, and see what I don't have. I know I don't have battle axe or broadsword because I generally tend not to use weapons. I don't know why, just my preference. And I know I have street justice. I have a staff fighting brute. I don't have spines. I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have spines. So let's try the spine. My options are a barb swipe, which has light damage but it recharges really fast, or lunge, which does moderate damage and charges not quite as fast. Generally, I go with the second one. These ones, like I said, they recharge. You just do them again and again and again and again. But they don't do a lot of damage. And when you're in the higher levels, you have a lot of other options on attacks. So these tend to get left behind. So that's why I take the second one. Now your secondary power set. This is how you deal with damage. Either avoid it, mitigate it, or heal from it. Let's see, what would go well with spines, because I like to keep same type of shield defense is incompatible with spines. Interesting, I didn't know that. Stone armor. Let's see. Go well with spines. I think bioarmor is weird, but let's try it. Bioarmor. And let's see. Hardened carapace. Little concentration, you can cause your skin to become hard as stone, losing your constitution to reject toxins and recovering from wounds more quickly. This part will boost your resistance to lethal smashing and toxic damage, grant a minor amount of regeneration and protection from disarray and sleep. Exhausted, your body is constantly recalling your death. As a result, you're receiving moderate bonus to maximum hit points, regeneration, recovery, as well as regaining a measure of slow endurance resistance. Okay. So, either one is pretty good. This one looks like it mitigates some damage and gives you some extra healing. This one gives you some extra healing. I think I'm going to want them both down the road. So, but it sounds like this one is always on. This one you have to fire up while concentration. While active. Okay. I'll go with the easy one here. Alright, now I get to design how I look. I can be male, female, or huge. There's no huge female, I wonder why. Then, just, these are basics. You can adjust everything on it. Or heavy. Huge, heavy is just, a monster. I don't have any huge, heavy people. I'm going to do huge heavy. And now I can just start adjusting. But it doesn't very much, does it? Waist. Tapers waist, yeah. We'll stick with the shoulders. Let's make him shorter though. He's going to be a little powerhouse. That works pretty good. Now, let's give him a go. All right. You could start by choosing a costume set. And then you can start adjusting from there. Oh my. Okay, what would go well with spines? That might. Let's see. Insect armor. Lizard. About. As you can see, there's a lot of different presets. And then we can start to make adjustments from those. Let's see what we got here. Scientists. There's a lot of different options here, and you can have a lot of fun. This is where this is going to be all your what you want to do here. And I could see spending hours just designing a single character, going through all the different options. And the thing about, I have 39 characters. How much time have I spent designing these things? Let's see. What do I want to do here? It looks like one of those Mexican wrestlers. Now I can change. Put a hat on him. A Santa cap. Derby. Go down through. Oh, look at that. Get my tin crown. I really don't think I want to keep this character, so I'm just going to make him goofy. Okay, there. Put that on. Change space. Shape of space. We can give him a different face from the one that comes with the outfit. glass goggles. And let's see. And a cigar. I might have keeping this guy. And we can change his outfit. Any of these things. I'll leave it at chilling now. We'll change the coloring on it. Oh, yeah, he needs to be camo. There we go. Give him different shoulders if I want. I think I'm going to leave it in none though. Chest detail. You put symbols on things, all kinds of things. Yeah. Bandolier. Why would you have a bandolier for your spines? Okay. Gloves. Oh, yeah, we'll make the gloves camo too. That's why no one can see him. We put a belt on him. Yeah, sure, why not? Ambulance. Alright, lower body. I'll leave him his pants. Well, we got camo those out too. Do we want to give him a tail? Turn around so we can see. Bunny tail. Get there. Oh, a phoenix here, look at that. I'll give him a bunny tail. He needs a bunny tail. You can give him a cloak. You can give him a cape. Cape. Short cape. Oh, I think it's the Valkyrie cape. Yeah. And auras. These are, see the, you can define where you want the aura to be. Just then. Let's give him a chest aura. And let's see. Pathors are what happens when he runs. I'm not a huge fan of Pathors. I've got a couple characters with them, but generally none. So now we got him set up here. Let's color him. You can keep the costume colors linked, in which case if I change the black to blue, everything changes. So we're going to camo, so let's do like secondary color will make kind of really want the white that much. There's too much color there. But you can see, I can unlink the colors. I can go to his boots and make his boots black, where the rest of him stays the same. So let's see. Let's change the color of his hat. His hat. Secondary color of his hat to be kind of a rose color, why not? And let's make his bunny tail stand out. Out there. I guess I'll leave it pink bunny tail. Alright, so there's our character. Now we got it. One thing we have to do is name them. Spines. What can we do about the spines? Porcupine. And let's see if the name is available. Okay. Now, we still have more we can do. We can change how his powers look. change the color of the power that he does it as. Hold on. I like those better than those white metal spikes. Crystal spikes. Slate spikes. Yeah, thorns. Okay. Now do we want to change how the color looks on them? Match the color across all the powers. Darken them up a bit here. Oh, there's oh, that's the color of the spines that come out. I see. Okay. There. Here's the armor. Do a minimum of things. So it doesn't. Yeah, I don't want those big, heavy things all on me. Okay, there's our guy. Porcupine. Register. Now here, there's the name. Last chance to change it, although you can't change it in the game. Maybe, depending if it's been used or not. Our origin, archetype, our starting statistics, our starting powers. You can put a battle cry in here, the tick head spoon. You can put in anything you want. And you give the background. I'm not going to take the time to create a background for this character because I may not be keeping him. I don't know. Let's see. And we're going to play the tutorial. Your first time through City of Heroes, I strongly encourage you to play the Outbreak tutorial, not the Galaxy City one. It doesn't teach you as much. So. Outbreak tutorial. Right away. Here. It kind of does give you a little bit of a, oh, what do I do now feeling. And I recommend moving inspirations someplace where they're a little more visible. I like them up here. Notice how the little tab switches down so I can get up at the top. I also recommend, well, we'll get to the enhancements. These are your powers you start out with. Sprint, Brawl, which is punch, Hard Carapace, this is your defense, and Lunge. So let's launch Hard Carapace. Just turn it on. And now, it really doesn't tell you how to move just yet. thought it did, but I guess it doesn't. So, WASD, W forward. It used to have a pop-up. I'm sure it had a pop-up that told you how to move. So we're going to click on Officer Flint. He tells us what to do, where to go, and gives you a little information about your navigation. Click here to accept the task. Navigation, I gotta go deliver the serum to Dr. Miller. Were you just standing there? Oh, you can buy all your wonderful enhancements here. I'm not going to do it yet because I want you to see the original. Look, my bunny tail shows as I run. Click on Dr. Miller. Okay. And he tells us about the information booth. So now I'm supposed to read this. It tells you what happens if you get defeated. And now I have to return. Oh, excuse me. I have to return to Officer Flint. Turn on my sprint. Space bar for jump. I believe it's, yes, R, or run without having to hold down the W key. Now I'm just going to keep running until I hit R again. Excellent job. Boy, that was a tough one. I tell you, I worked up a sweat. New contact. Now I gotta go see Officer Parks, and you can see the little marker pop up. It also pops up on my navigation. And now I will go, and here I'll just hit the R so I don't have to hold down the W. I can come down here, and I can jump over cars. Now, Officer Parks tells me about my powers and how I can use them. Left click down to use it, right click to learn about it. Simple enough. Missions. Okay. Go learn about how tough things can be by talking to Professor Hoffman. Professor Hoffman is here. Professor Hoffman tells about the different colors, what they mean. Go see Lieutenant Grady to learn how to deal with your foes. Lieutenant Grady is over here. There's a Grady police assistant. Deactivated Rick D. Drum. Gray are an evil corporation. The Rick D are aliens that invaded. Grady. Tells me how to use my powers, how to target, tab, and how to determine how difficult an opponent is. Orange, see, I'm level 1. He's level 2, so he's going to be yellow, orange, red, or purple. And I can it really doesn't. I don't ever defeat them. So, talk to him first. It's okay. Now, he wants me to go and take down 2 contaminated thugs in the house. So, Hazel is over here. If I tab, I get a contaminated thug. Or I can click on one. There. Run up to them. My spine. I can punch them with my brawl. Go to the next one. Spine. Punch them with my brawl. In there. I'm taking them out. Taking out 2. Make Officer Parks happy. Now there used to be a badge you could earn by taking down 50 of these. I don't believe that badge is still active. Here, Officer Parks is telling me how to read my health and endurance and my XP. Going to be introducing a new contract. Takes Sergeant Hicks over here. I love my bunny tail. Sergeant Hicks, you look too serious, buddy. Alright, porcupine. Alright, talks about enhancements. He's going to give me 2 inspirations, a damage and a health. And now I got to go defeat 4 thugs. Apparently he thinks I'm going to need them. Because I want to turn off the sprint here. I don't like having my defense mixed in with my offense, so I'm going to raise up a level, switch it to level 2. Well, here's my power slide. That, I'll move my sprint up here. I'm going to drag this up here, and now they're out of the way. So if I get enough power, I can slide it here at number 2, or I can drag this over number 2, and I might hit no 1, 2, 1, 2. Give them the old 1, 2. In this case, 1, 2, 2. And I've defeated 4, so now I can return to my contact. Sprint and power slide, because I don't look so goofy that way. And Sergeant Hicks telling me about my enhancements. He's going to give me some enhancements. Now I open this up. It pops up here. I'm going to drag it over. And look at this, I can manage. I can put this enhancement to do damage on my lunge. And now, look at the one base value, damage 15.95. place it, I'll get 33.3% more, doing 21.27 damage. That's why enhancements are important. They can greatly affect how well you play. And this tells you about the different enhancement levels. I strongly suggest reading this, trying to take it in. I'll do a video on enhancements at some point. So now I'll come back to Sergeant Hicks. He gives me another enhancement, I guess, and which I really can't use. And introduced a new contact, Coyote. I wonder if I can combine these. Let me show you combining enhancements. We're attempting to. I click on the power. It shows me this one. I bring it down. Now, if I have one here that can combine it with it, it will highlight. I bring it up. Depending on the difference in the power levels of these, they're both a 1. So there is a 100% chance that they will combine and make a 2. Every power level difference is a 5% less. So if this was a 5 and this is a 1, that's 4 difference. It'd be an 80% chance that they would combine. And I found that 80% usually is often not enough. So now, this one, instead of doing 33.3% more damage, I now do 35% more damage. Not a whole lot more. Diminishing returns, but better than a poke in the nose with a sharp stick. Unless you enjoy pokes in the nose with a sharp stick. Personally, I don't. Coyote says he's got a mission for me. I'm going to accept the mission and mark it on the map. And if I really want to do justice to the creators, I can ask about the contact and learn a little bit about the lore of the game. There is a lot of lore in the game. They put a lot of time into being creative with the whole universe of these superheroes. All the while trying not to infringe on any of the copyrights of the existing superheroes. Okay. Now I'm level 1. This guy's level 2, so he's going to show up as yellow. But I'm enhanced now, so I'm not going to have trouble with this guy. Turn my travel powers up. They will draw endurance, so I don't want trouble. Sometimes barrage comes out as a kick. Sometimes it's a punch. And you see it doesn't really do much damage. You'll get rid of brawl in no time once you get more attacks. And this girl that you're saving, she cheers you on nicely. But you look at her, she's a level 2 boss. Why couldn't she kick these guys' butts? I don't know. Nice. One shot. There's a glowy nearby. There it is. look around while you're activating the glowy, but if you move, it'll stop it. If you get attacked, it'll stop it. We'll go down. Just level. So we're going to exit the mission. Return to Coyote. Return to contact. Contact is Coyote. Click on him and it'll highlight map. Turn on my powers. I only get to run. Oh. Okay. Back to Coyote. And he's going to tell me about being level 2. And he's going to send me to Endless Park. I'm done with the tutorial. I'm now into the game proper. And I'm going to choose I don't need a help. I go up to Miss Liberty. Train up to my new power. And now I get to choose another one from one of my power sets. Okay, I can fling spines in all directions, which is kind of cool. Or I can do the heal faster. I think I'll heal faster. Because the attacks aren't going to be that big a deal. Remove Brawl from my tray. Come over here. And get my free powers and attacks and things. My inspiration. My different attacks. I'm going to take the Sands of Move, which is a negative energy melee attack. Let's see, I was science, so I'm going to take the Nemesis Staff Origin bonus because here I'm science, so I can do that. I'm going to take the Black Wand, which is also the Nemesis Staff is a ranged attack. I'm also going to take the Black Wand because even though I'm a melee damage dealer, it's nice to have some ranged attack. And sometimes you may want to aggravate a single person, and it can be done sometimes with a ranged attack. Whereas if you run into melee, everybody sees you, everybody attacks. A little power drone, I will use a wisp. I want a fairy. Do I want? I'll have a little robot that runs behind me. And I will take I'll take the steam jump. I'll take the athletic run. I'll take secondary mutation. This is one that can turn you into a monkey once in a while, but usually gives you something beneficial. Mystic Fortune, you can give a little boost to other people. Inner Inspiration is you can generate some inspirations. which can be very handy. They're all nice bonuses. I'm going to take that one. And I think that's it. Yeah. Kung Fu machine. Oh, nice skirt. And I will put these new powers on my... I'm going to get rid of sprint. Get rid of it. Tray. I'm going to put athletic run there because I can have athletic run and power slide together. My sands will move down here. Here's my other melee attack. I'm going to move down my ranged attacks. I can also throw a tranquilizer dart, and that will be handy in the low levels. Eventually that'll go away. Put on my power pet, and I think I'm done. So, hit my secondary mutation, and I got quick reflexes, which means my powers will recharge just a little bit faster. Now I'm supposed to go see somebody up in here. So I'll do that. And because I'm a science, I'm going to go see Jonathan St. John Smythe. Get this badge here. And go down and see Dr. St. John Smythe. He'll give me my first mission, which is going to be talk to this lady who's going to send me to the sewers to find these homeless people, if I remember correctly. I do encourage you stopping and checking out people that are just standing there that want to talk to you. You find out a lot more about the game that way. Some background things that are going on, some options that you can do, the things that I don't do, things I may not even know about. So go ahead and don't limit yourself on gameplay. Alright, welcome to the grocery store. So, yep. Horrible creature attack people in the sewers. Go save people in the sewers. Now I can, there's people here I can bite if I want to. And I can hunt my way there. Now I'm going to manage. I took these, the sands of move, these different powers. Notice when I go into manage, they don't show up. I cannot enhance those things. I can enhance these. If I have enhancements, I'm going to go with them yet. All I have is the power here. And notice, when I was in Outbreak, it said it was 35% because it was level 2 and I was level 1. Now that I'm level 2, it's only a 33.3% boost. So that's what the different levels do for your enhancements. Is as you level up, they do less depending if you don't level them up with you. So I'll turn off my running. My place I want to go to is just over there. I'll check out the powers I just picked up. I got a tip. And a tip. Tips. So, find a contact, you can investigate this. You can actually, and it will. This is a good way to pick up new story arcs. So, I'm going to close that. Take my active mission. Now what the mission I just took involves standing with the fallen is there are different places, different places around the city like this one where you click on them, and then once you read them all, you complete that mission. You get a badge, I think. There's also a badge here. Talk to Henry. He's got nothing for me right now because I haven't been properly introduced. Oh, I gotta go in the sewers over there. I thought it would be on this side. So, let's fight my way over there. Now, this Santa Moo is like a. If you get people lined up and they're close enough, you can hit them both. Tater dart missed him. Red told me that I should learn music to make it more interesting. I did. It's kind of hard. And I guess it only shows up once in a while. I've noticed it when I change zones. Wait, this guy too. Let me show you some the other freebies I got here. This is the black wand. This is the Nemesis staff. No, it is a dope. Damage knocks him down. So there, I just used 3 of the free powers that I got from that lady. And do our first real mission. Yeah, this looks like a really unsavory place. I don't know why I keep saying this unsavory. That green soul sludge. I don't want to run through it. Never end. These cadavers, it's nasty when they puke on you. Not that dangerous. Because once the Reaper is gone, the controls them, they tend to just stand there and only do things that you tranquilizer term that is inherent with being a science microbe. And it looks an awful lot like what the zombies used to be. What they want to do, they're saying things are very careful not to hurt me. And medical mask I'm talking about too. We get to see a doctor. Dr. Gazlock. Cadaver did show as white, now shows as blue. So I got an attack rate, so I really don't need it on any of these. Accuracy, if I have enough room, I can put an accuracy here. I'll leave Go Level Up, and we'll call it a day for City of Heroes. I think I've shown you quite a bit to think about, and I hope that you can get the game fired up, make some characters, we can get our tunes together and beat some bad guys. Or if you want, you can even make a villain and beat some good guys. Okay, when you first start, you get one primary power, one secondary power. Then every other level, every even level, you saw on level 2, I gained a chance to grab another power. Now though, on the odd levels, I'm going to gain enhancement slots. So where last time I had a list of powers to choose from that I could pick, now my existing powers, I can add enhancements to it. So I'm going to add an enhancement slot for lunge, or I can put another damage. And you'll see this is now down to 30%, where it was 33.3. As I go up, it will go down because it's one level lower than me. If it's 2, it's going to be down to even lower. I think at 4, it does nothing. And I'm going to put my second one into, let's see, damage resistance or health and regen. I think at first I'm going to do damage resistance. There are also sidekicks and exemplars. I already talked about those. I may at some point. So I'm going to look at it. I'm going to manage it. I'm going to take one of my newly found ones. And let's see, this one does extra energy damage. This one can knock them down. That's always helpful. This one does psychic damage, which is usually not defended against, so that's a very good one too. I'm going to choose the knockdown because that comes in handy. I don't have enhancements to go in any of these. Now, I can go buy them. Here, and see this gal here. I can sell the ones that I don't need. Like I said, let's recharge. I don't need that. And I can buy, let's see here. Damage resistance was the one I need. Except I don't have enough influence, so I will sell my accuracy by the damage resistance. Now when I manage, I can put the damage resistance in here, and I have 11% more resistance to smashing, lethal, and toxic. And that's how enhancement works. So I'm going to go into City Hall. My mission is to go talk to him. Jonathan St. John Smythe. See, I got that funny witch's hat on, and people are going to think that it's just a Halloween costume, because you can get those golden energies, a magic blaster. Let's see what his powers are. There's his description, his background. He is an energy and sonic, and he has taken flight already. See, now I wouldn't take that, because to me it does help you get around the city, but it doesn't help you fight at all. I've got more inspiration slots available, so I'm going to adjust that. Stack them. And here, I can F1, and I'll fire these up. F1, F2, F3, F4. So there's quick launch for those as well. Take that mission, and then I'm just going to leave, because we've done enough City of Heroes for the day, and I overwhelm you and make this too long. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And continue to follow Dread. She's really having a good time with it. And I will be putting up more of these. If there's something you want to see, put it in the comments. I'll have a link to the Discord channel as well. And you can put comments in that, requests, questions. If there's I will be running through all of my characters eventually. This pretty much ends the tutorial versions of the show. From now on, I'll just be playing and commenting, and maybe an occasional tip or two, but I'm going to leave a lot of that up for you to discover. You may learn more than I know. So I hope to see you fighting in the city, and I hope you have a great day.